Okay, so thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to show you how to accept cryptocurrency or crypto payments in WordPress. I haven't rehearsed anything. I'm just going to kind of go off the cuff, so it might be make a few errors, but that's okay. That's how we learn. First of all, if you want to join a growing community of SEO professionals, look at the Discord link below in the comments. And if you need any SEO services, specifically local SEO and e-commerce SEO, reach out to me over at my company over at Norzer.me. Then like, subscribe, notify, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. So, okay, got that out of the way. Then if you could, one favor I would ask, if you could put in the comments what keywords you searched on to find this video or how you came across it, that'd be super helpful. So, anyway, the plugin, I've tested quite a few plugins, and this is by far the easiest one. It's called My Crypto Checkout. It is free for 5 transactions per month, which, I don't get a lot of transactions on my e-commerce websites in crypto. I don't get 5 per month, so I'm still using the free version. However, the unlimited $40 per year is very reasonable. So if you just want to put it on there, and start seeing if you're getting the orders, you can do that for free. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So first of all, let me show you what the checkout page of one of my websites looks like. I have a website called Cyberwonka. It's old, it's ugly, I need to update it, it looks terrible. But I sell like movie replicas, like Everlasting Gobstomp for Willy Wonka, then I sell a bunch of like Howard Stern stuff, paintings, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to use this website to test with. This is what the checkout page looks like right now. PayPal and credit card Stripe. And let me check my notes, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, so now let's go to Cyberwonka. So all you do is go to Plugins and install My Crypto Checkout Currencies. Then, where the heck is plugins? Here we go. Been using WordPress for 10 years. I cannot ever find the plugins. And come down here and click Settings. This should be a fresh install because I uninstalled it. So if you ever want to do a fresh uninstall and start over, come here, uninstall, click here, uninstall plugin, boom. So this is what you're going to come to, account. This is all default stuff. I haven't done anything, but it's going to show you how many payments you processed. 1. How many you have remaining this month for free? 5. You can upgrade to a premium here, right? So I didn't do anything here. You can be featured. I haven't checked this. I'm going to check it now. There's no reason not to, I don't think. They're going to create a store directory on their plugin page. From an SEO point of view, it's a backlink, right? So that seems like something smart to do. You can do a force refresh of your account data. So auto settlements. So what auto settlements, let me go back to account, make sure that's still checked. Let me click that. There's a save button. Okay. Okay, I'll come back to that. You probably got to, let's do refresh. That'll probably be it. Okay, now auto settlements. What auto settlements are, and I don't use this, you can connect to an exchange, any one of these, Binance or Bittrex, and as soon as a payment comes in Ethereum or Reserve or Bitcoin or any of the other tons of cryptos they accept, you can auto convert it to a stablecoin, like USDT or something like that. While we're doing this, let me show you. Look at all these coins they support. It's just ridiculous. Of course, Bitcoin's the most popular, then Ethereum, but there's all kinds of these smaller ones, which I found to be pretty impressive. If you want them to add one, you can click here, and, they'll do it for... okay, so right, so where's the ERC20 token, add ERC20 token, and they can do it for you for $600 per year. So if you want a custom token added to their product. You probably don't want to do that. Let's just assume in this scenario you want to accept Bitcoin. Let me check my notes. Okay. So back here, currencies. So what you do, I have Coinbase already opened up. Preferably you'd want to use a crypto wallet on a hardware wallet, not on Coinbase, but I want you guys to be able to see me copy the address here. So you get your Bitcoin address or whatever coin you're using. Only thing I use Coinbase for are on and off ramps, to be honest with you. So we're going to receive Bitcoin. So what you do, you want to copy here this Bitcoin address, If it was Ethereum or whatever, you'd come here and change it here. I guess that's where you do. Oh, right here. That's where you select it, right? So if you're going to do Polygon, you'd come here and you'd get your Polygon address and copy it, right? But we're not going to do that. We're going to stick to Bitcoin. So here, select BTC coin. Make sure you don't select Bitcoin Cash. I know it sounds similar, but it's a totally different thing. It's a totally different blockchain. Paste it. Settings. Save settings. And you can see it's here now. This is literally all you do. So, and actually we have to add the payment gateway settings too. We'll get to that. Let me finish going through these settings. If you want to accept donations, you can play with that here. What currency? So if you had Bitcoin, Ethereum, blah blah blah, all as options, all these would show up here. If you had multiple, which would be the primary currency of these? And these are just QR code stuff, show the currency name, etc., etc. This is all stuff for donations. Global settings, let me remember what these are. I don't mess with any of these, I don't think. Oh yeah, if you want to mark it up like 10% to handle fees. The beauty of this plugin, one of the wonderful things about this plugin, is there's no extra transaction fees. It's a peer-to-peer, literally, it's not going through a gateway. It's really just sending from their crypto address to your crypto address. So you're not paying those extra transaction fees. Markup percent, etc., etc. Tools. What are the tools? Oh, let me go back here. Global settings. QR code. If you want to do a QR code, payment timer. So you can actually have a timer if you want. I haven't done this. If you want to do debugging, you can do it here. Probably if you want to work with support, you probably want to come in here and get some good debug logs. Tools. What's in tools? Can't remember. Okay. If the hourly cron is a Unix / I was a Linux admin for like 10 years. It's a scheduler. It's like Microsoft Scheduler, I think it's called in Windows. It's an hourly task that's going to run, I guess, to get the exchange rates, etc., etc. So if you want to force it to run here, you shouldn't have to do this. But if there's an issue, maybe you can do that here. If you want to make sure communication's working here, mark all expired license notifications. Mark all expired license notifications appear again. Oh, make them all appear again. Okay? So I've never had to do that either. And if you want to uninstall it here. So let's go back to the actual idiot-proof configuration. So it's saying go to WooCommerce settings. Payments. Oh, it's enabled. Okay, interesting. Let me pause it real quick. Okay, so it looks like it was already enabled. It may be because I had it installed previously. I don't know, but if it's not enabled, just click this right here. And then you just want to go back, and I'll show you with the I refreshed this already, so it's going to be updated already. You can see now how the cryptocurrency selection appears and Bitcoin. So if I accepted Bitcoin, Ethereum, Reserve, etc., that would be in the drop down here, right? So for this order, I'm just going to use some false information. We're going to do Billy Blawfoot, 235 Cedar Street, whatever, Baton Rouge, whatever, 70102, whatever, 44225, 555, 515. None of this is real information, by the way. And to sign up for newsletter, that's totally unrelated. And do you want to create an account? That's just for this website. It has nothing to do with crypto. And then you do place order. So we're actually going to test an order. So you can see it's 1005 BTC. 0.1 right here. Oops. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into Trust Wallet on my phone, which is another crypto app that I have, where I have some Bitcoin. And you can't see this because it's going to be on my phone, so I'm going to pause it. I'm going to send 0.001005 Bitcoin to this address, which again, and by the way, if you're liking this, hit the like. That really, really helps. A comment really helps. Tell me how you found the video. That would be extremely helpful to me. And if you need help with any WordPress web design, local SEO, WordPress security, WordPress performance, go over to norzer.me and we can help you out. So going back to Coinbase, remember that's the address we got from Coinbase, which is right here. And you can see this buyer, so I would be the buyer in this case, has 2 minutes to make the payment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out my phone, and I'm going to scan that QR code here, or I could optionally just send it, go into, my Trust Wallet and copy, send this to myself so I can get it over to my phone and send 0.001005 Bitcoin to this address. So let me pause it while I do this. And before we do this, let's go back over to Coinbase. And you can see my Bitcoin is probably nothing in here. I think there's maybe like $20 or something. Let me pause it while I figure this out. Okay, so on Coinbase, I currently have 0.0017003 Bitcoin, 43.88 USD. So we're going to pause it. I'm going to go into Trust Wallet, and I'm going to send this Bitcoin amount to this address here, and I'm going to try to use this QR code. So I'll be right back. Okay, it's sent, and it can take sometimes 30 seconds. I've seen it take up to 10 to 15 minutes. Blockchain is still extremely new, so it just depends on how busy the blockchain is, et cetera, how many validators are available, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to let it sit, and I'm going to show you what it looks like once the payment's received. Okay, it's been about a minute. It's 1:16 p.m., and this is the actual transaction on the blockchain. You can see here waiting for confirmations. 0 of 6 complete. And it has not shown up, I don't believe, obviously, because there's no confirmations, in my Bitcoin wallet yet. I'm sorry, in my Coinbase Bitcoin wallet yet. So you can, eyeball, and I got the blockchain, the transaction information. That's from Trust Wallet. You can click on more details, and it gives you the URL to the actual transaction so you can monitor it. Basically, I opened it on my phone, copied it, emailed it to myself, and opened it up here on my laptop so you could see it. So even after this gets 6 of 6 completed, it still can take a few more minutes for it to totally go through. So we're going to wait. And while we're waiting, if you want to, I post full local SEO, my local SEO audits on my channel here, if you want to watch those. A lot of them are over an hour, so they're like mini courses if you want to learn SEO. I do post my WordPress performance audits here. I do full security audits and tutorials, so all that stuff's available. So I'm going to pause it. Let's make note of the time. 1:17 p.m. I'm going to keep an eyeball on this. I'm thinking by 1:25 it should be done. And what you'll see is this page will change to paid. So this is what the customer would see with this page, awaiting payment. And then if we go to the back end of the WooCommerce store, orders, whoops. See here, this is the order, Billy Blawfoot, pending payment. So it's pending payment, so we're going to keep an eye on that too. So before we pause it, we're going to go back, look back at this one more time. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. So it's these two tabs. 1 of 6 confirmation. So we're going to pause it. It's 1:18 p.m. I'll be back probably in about 5 minutes. Okay, another minute's gone by. We're still at 1 of 6 confirmations. By the way, in the Discord channel, I give away for free my templates for my local SEO audits for free. That's a lot of people charge hundreds of dollars for that stuff. My WordPress security audits and my performance audits. So 1 of 6, 1:19 p.m. and we'll pause it. Okay, it just turned 1:20 p.m. and we're at 2 of 6 confirmations. Page doesn't show complete yet, and it doesn't show up in my Coinbase wallet yet, as expected. So everything's going as expected. So going back here, let's see, 2 of 6, 1:20 p.m. Pause it, and we'll be back. Okay, still 1:20 p.m. I just want to comment. After the customer hits pay, they don't have to monitor. Nobody has to monitor all this. I'm just showing you the back end of what's going on. After they hit pay and they pay from their app and send this to this address, it's over, right? They can just come back to this page at any time though and see if it's been confirmed or not, right? So it might sound cumbersome, but after they send it, they can just walk away. But this page is always here if they want to get the payment status. And you can see here it says, thank you, your order has been received. So let's go back here, 2 of 6, 1:21 p.m. Pause it, be right back. So we are back at 1:24 p.m., 3 of 6 confirmations, but I did get an alert that Coinbase received it, so you can see it here. However, it's still not, so it has been registered in Coinbase. However, it's still not going to, it's probably not registered here. Yeah, this is going to take a little longer. And you can see here, it checks every 15 seconds. So we're going to pause it. Let's go look here one more time. Let's refresh, make sure nothing's hung up. Loading, loading, loading. Huh. Waiting. Interesting. Let's try a new tab. And this isn't a problem with the plugin, obviously. This is just the web page, or my Wi-Fi went out. Let me pause it while I figure that out. Okay, it just must have either been a hiccup on my home network or the web page. It doesn't matter. Everything's back. Still says 3 of 6. Still waiting for it to complete here. But, and I don't think, yeah, it's definitely not going to show that it's complete on the WordPress backend. So we're going to pause it and probably be a few more minutes. 125. I think this started at, what, 117, so it's been 8 minutes. So we're going to pause it and we're going to wait. Okay, so it was 129 when it happened. We went to, or 128, we went to 4 of 6 confirmations, and I went back to the, so I don't know when this went to complete, but in the last 2 minutes, this, remember this used to say pending, it now says payment complete. So this is what the customer would see, payment complete, and we'll go to the back end of the website, and we'll see processing. So it's paid. So that is that. So I hope you found it useful. Again, like, subscribe, notification bell, especially if you like local SEO, WordPress performance, WordPress security. If you could tell me what keywords you use to find the video, that would be awesome. And any feedback's appreciated. Cool. Thank you. Have a good day.